Hello, hello. I'm just gonna wait just for a little bit. Just not very. Whoa, dang, 7 people. It went from 1 to 7 people. Now it's at 8 people already. Okay, maybe I won't have to wait that long. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Conquest Josh. Wearing my. Whoop, there you go. Wearing my Murphy gear. All right. I'm not in the office right now. I'm sitting on my couch. I am sitting on my couch. Hey, young love, what's going on? Okay, so just letting you guys know. Okay, I did my and little sisters here. Heck yeah! All right, we got the fam in here rolling hard. So check this out. Okay, so last night I was extremely blessed to be able to have a 6.5 hour live stream. You just be quiet, okay? 6.5 hour live stream. I got one of those shirts too. Heck yeah, I had to get one, man. I got the sticker too. Um, Here we'll make it nice. There we go. I live streamed for 6.5 hours the election, and I knew I was going to stay up extremely late, try and cover as much of it as I possibly could before things went into a stalemate. Okay, they were just everything froze. All right, it had Biden out in front with electoral votes, but Donald Trump was in the lead in all of those swing states that we needed to get the presidency, and they they, they just stopped. They stopped. It was a stalemate. Super, super crazy. Okay, so I don't understand how Wisconsin was at 94%. 94% votes were being reported, okay? And they couldn't call it. And now this morning, they're at 95%, and Biden shot way up above Trump, just with 1% of the votes being reported in there. Okay, they were close, so I could see that flipping a little bit. But what I don't see is how Michigan flipped so hard. When you looked at all of the counties, when you looked at all of the counties except for Lansing and Detroit and a couple of counties surrounding Detroit area were the only blue. Okay, the rest of the state was red. Now, right now, they are demanding recounts in Detroit because people are pissed. People are pissed because they voted red and they're going blue. Another one is Antrim County. I've been watching this. I've been awake for quite a while. I'm still pretty tired and worn down, but I've been awake since 9 o'clock this morning, or no, 8 o'clock this morning. So I only got a couple hours of sleep. Let's see here. I'll show this. Antrim County. Antrim County is going berserk because they're saying that the election results were skewed. The election officials in Antrim County investigate skewed election results because everybody voted red and they're going blue. Nobody's understanding. Republicans sound the alarm in the Antrim County election results. Antrim County Clerk's Office to review ballots following report of skewed results. The optics are high. They last night I told you guys, or well, early this morning, I told you that they were going to do anything that they possibly could to flip Wisconsin, to flip Michigan, I think they were going to try and sacrifice Pennsylvania because Trump was in the lead by a crap load, but they were going to be able to flip North Carolina and Georgia. But all they needed was Wisconsin and Michigan, and I'm pretty sure things will be over. But let's read this. Let's go to 9 and 10. 9 and 10 News, which I don't really trust 9 and 10 News very much because 9 and 10 News was actually involved with absolutely slamming one of my events that I went to share the love of Jesus Christ with men that really needed it. And you know what? We actually saved somebody from committing suicide on this weekend. Their plan was to go on this weekend because they were just getting out of jail, and they said that they were going to commit suicide after the weekend was over. We shared the love of Jesus Christ with this person, and a miracle happened. But yet 9 and 10 News, because somebody was there with COVID, slammed the entire weekend and everybody in it. But anyways, okay. Election officials in Antrim County investigate skewed election results. Election officials in Antrim County are investigating what they say are skewed election results. According to unofficial results early Wednesday morning, the reliably red county turned blue by quite a bit. Early Wednesday morning, unofficial results were announced showing Antrim County went strongly for Democrats across the ticket. The county, like much of northern Michigan, is usually very heavily Republican. You want to know why? Because everybody up here in northern Michigan is a farmer. They're a hunter. They're blue collared, red blooded, hardworking Americans that want to be at work. They want their Second Amendment. They want their First Amendment. And they're not going to put up with all the shenanigans that the left has. Okay? But we're seeing places like Detroit and Flint and Lansing always being blue. But up here in the North Country, we have always been red. The county clerk says she became aware of apparently skewed results early Wednesday morning. The county says they were working with election officials across the country and with the company that provides their voting software to figure out what happened. In a statement, the clerk says they expected to have a clear answer and plan of action by Wednesday afternoon. Until then, they are asking everyone to bear with them. Okay, that was it for this one. Let's see. This is absolutely crazy right now. This is absolutely crazy what's going on right now. They are doing exactly what I said that they would do right before I was getting off. I was remaining hopeful, but this is the thing. Here, hold on. This is the thing. This is exactly why they say keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Okay? We need to have faith, but we can't just become complacent, because that's when evildoers come in and They do what they do. Evil. Okay. This is just it's an insane election. All right, and you know that the left is absolutely pissed because they lost the election with Hillary as their front runner, and everybody was guaranteeing that Hillary's going to win. Donald Trump had no chance. He had no chance. And then guess what? The real American people who are sick of the left's bullshit, they came out and they voted, and we got somebody who did not need to run at all, who is not a politician. We got him elected, and for the last 4 years, he has been absolutely kicking everybody in the teeth and standing up for America. He's been putting everybody back to work. Okay, unemployment's we're at an all-time low. All-time low. Unemployment numbers were incredible. Incredible. The only way that the left could combat those numbers was to have their Democratic governors shut every state down that they could and mandate the ever living piss out of these states so that people have to stay home. People get fined if they're outside of their home. People can't go to work. People get laid off and lose their jobs. And businesses, so these smaller local businesses that Northern Michigan is so proud of to have, they're being forced to shut down and shut their doors, and people are just saying the hell with it. The hell with this. I'm going to go and retire because I can't deal with this. I'm not going to stay open and lose all of my money that I'm putting towards my retirement just to keep a lifeline to my business that nobody's allowed to come to and I can't get products for. That's why Trump is saying we need to open our states back up. We need to put people back to work because these governors are literally choking the shit out of our states. They are. I'm missing so much I'm missing a lot of the comments right here. I'm sorry I haven't been holy cow, you guys are going rolling deep in the comments. Um let's see here. Hi Don. Hi Young Love. Hi Janae. Hi Josh Connor. Cindy, hello, hello. Winging it with the Irish Colleen. What's going on? Mama C. Mama C's in the house. Let's see who else. Who else? Who else? Is that it? Okay, cool. And Janae. This stuff is crazy. They're demanding recount. They're challenging the vote right now down in Detroit, which is kind of surprising because Detroit's always been blue. But who knows? There, what's his doodle? Lewis. Lewis with the Grand Supreme News Network, your channel, okay, from down in Florida. He reported this morning that they found 140,000 ballots, and they were all for Joe Biden here in Michigan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry for the camera. If the camera's moving a little bit, I have to have you propped up on a pillow, the laptop. So, of course, the laptop's moving and stuff. So I'm trying to stay as still as possible so the camera's not going crazy. But think about that, okay? Michigan was in the lead, so far in the lead that we were going to take it. We were gonna take Michigan, okay? But they stopped everything. They stopped everything, and magically this morning, after after I had stopped the stream at 4 a.m., Okay, a couple hours later, they magically found 140,000 ballots for Joe Biden. That no, that's not right. That's crazy. It's crazy. How? Where? Not one of those ballots was for any other person. What? The not the libertarian lady that's running. Um, Not the Green Party guy. Not a single one for Trump. How is it? Okay, these were all they were pissed at the results of the 2016 election, and they knew that they were not going to lose this election because they had planned accordingly. Now we need to be praying that they find all of these crackpot votes, all these crackpot fake votes and fake ballots. We need some good Christian honest people to be going in there counting these and making sure that this election is as honest as possible, because the left has been caught so many different times with election fraud, with voter fraud. Do you think that they're just going to magically stop for this election? Heck no. They hate Donald Trump. They hate you and me, the hard-working, honest people. They want to destroy our cities. They want to burn shit to the ground. They want free everything, and they expect you and me to pay for it. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Yes, exactly. Exactly. This is good versus evil, and we cannot let the left get away with this. This is absolutely right. Absolutely right. So just to give you an idea, and I'm gonna pull a Michigan thing right now. Okay, where is it? Here it is. This might be backwards. I don't know. This is Michigan. Okay, Antrim County. Antrim County's up here, and they're demanding a recount up here. I don't know how much that's going to matter, but it could be a couple thousand. It could be. It could be. Let's see. Alpena had just over 16,000 votes. 10,000 for Trump and 6,000 flat for Biden. Okay. The other side of the state is much more heavily populated, so we could be looking at maybe 20,000 votes, give or take a few thousand. Okay, but here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. If they are demanding a recount down in Detroit, then we could be looking at Michigan going back in the red. Antrim is pretty big, but it's got a lot of small little towns too. What's up, Snafu? NWO minus Hulk Hogan. I tell you what, they pulled some shit. They pulled some shit, brother. Just like we were saying early this morning. Well, it was early for me. It was 4 a.m. when I got off. Oh, thank you, baby. It was 4 a.m. when I got off, and we were in the lead. And a couple hours later, they magically found 140,000 JoJo JoJo votes. So oh yeah, the lady got stabbed. I just saw that too. I just saw that. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We'll go to this right here. Let's see if this says anything different. Antrim County Clerk's Office to review ballots following report of skewed results. Let's see. Is this any different? Antrim County Clerk's Office has been reviewing their election day results after county clerk. Hold on. Let me share that bigger. I just remembered that it was small. The Antrim County Clerk's Office has been reviewing their election day results after County Clerk Cheryl Guy said she became aware of apparently skewed results. Guy said staff is currently working with township officials and with Election Source, the county that provides the voting software programs and hardware, to search out any possible discrepancies. By this afternoon, we expect to have a clear answer and clear plan of action addressing any issue, Guy said. Until then, we are asking all interested parties to bear with us while we get to the bottom of this. Guy said further information will be released as it becomes available throughout the day. Michigan Republican Party Chairman Laura Cox released the following statement following the news from Antrim County. The sorry, the irregulatory. Wow, I can't read. I'm so sorry. The irregulatories reported this morning are incredibly troubling, especially given how close the election results are in Michigan, Cox said. At this point, it is unclear whether or not these issues are caused by incompetence or corruption. I would say the corruption part. But let's face it, the left is also incompetent. But the fact that they exist is of great concern, and the Michigan Republican Party will spare no expense to expose the truth of what happened in yesterday's election. Good. Expose the truth. Get it out there. We need to catch these criminals. There is a reason. There is a reason why Joe Biden and his family and a lot of the left are being investigated because they're crazy criminals. They're crazy criminals. Absolutely crazy. We need to expose all of this stuff. We need to expose the NWO minus Hulk Hogan. We need to be getting the truth, out there. Absolutely. What's up, Trucker JP? Michigan's a mess right now, brother. We need prayers. We need prayers for Michigan. We need prayers for Wisconsin. We need to be praying heavily. We need to be praying heavily for Pennsylvania and Georgia and North Carolina. This is just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy crap that's going on right now. I just, I don't know. We need to be praying. Like I said last night, like I'm saying today, we need to be heavily in prayer right now. It's just how can how are we as honest American people going to trust a system that sits there and robs us blind? How? The left, we know the left has an agenda. That's why all these ballots are showing up by the thousands for the left and not one for Donald Trump. Not one. We need to pray, we need to pray, we need to pray, but we also need to be prepared. We need to be prepared for something stupid to go down because, like I said, I'm seeing this go bad with either side winning. Because listen, if if Biden gets it, he's getting rid of fossil fuels and American oil. Thousands and thousands of jobs being extinguished. People being out of work. There goes the unemployment number. They're going to defund the police. Defund the police. No more police departments. Guess what? If there's no more police to come out and handle the problems out here, you better damn believe that I'm going to be handling problems if it comes to my door, and it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. I believe that we're not going to turn into Venezuela because there is enough of us that are going to come together and we're going to say enough is enough. We tried to do it the peaceful way with voting, and obviously the corruption is too high, and we need to take the next step, and we need to go in and remove these tyrants. But the problem is the left pays this person to pay this person to pay this person to pay this person to go in and hand this off to that person. So there's so many people that are involved so that it can't come back and link to all the corrupt politicians that we know are corrupt. They go so far down the line to make it difficult. That's why people get paid under the table so there's no paper trail. Lead us in prayer. All right, that's a good, yeah. I'll lead us in prayer. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'll lead us in prayer right now. Dear Lord, Father in heaven, Father of Jesus Christ, and Creator of you, Creator of me, and everything that's around me, all my friends and family. Lord, we come to you right now and just we ask that you extinguish the flames of the evil people who are trying to do evil things right now to us. Lord, the optics are so high, and we are all seeing that the truth is not getting out. They are trying to suppress our voices. They are trying to do everything that they can to remove the truth off of our platforms so that it makes it difficult for us to get it out there to the people who need it. Lord, I just ask and I just pray that we are able to do a successful recount in these places and that any dishonesty shall be put out into the open so that the people can see it clearly and that those who are responsible for this dishonesty are held accountable and taken care of. Lord, we want an honest system so that we can pick and choose and have our voices be heard. We want our voices to be heard just like you want to hear our voices when we pray. We want our voices to be heard here in our country. And it really, really, really takes everything away from the honest people when there's fraud and dishonesty like this. Lord, I just pray that I just pray that good overcomes evil in the next few hours, in the next few days, in the next week or so. I pray that whatever dishonesty, like I said before, is outed, that we find all this dishonesty and we can make everything clear and have a clear cut election. Lord, I just wanna pray for our president, Donald Trump, and his family, and our vice president and his family, and all of those that are supporting our president right now. I pray for their safety. I pray for their mental well being. And I pray that they are able to get rest when they can so that they can have the energy to keep fighting the good fight for the real American people. Because I will fight tooth and nail for an honest, healthy, and safe environment for my young girls to grow up in. I love you, Lord. I know there are many of us that love you, Lord. Some of us might not know you as much as others, but that's okay. It doesn't matter where you are in your walk, as long as we know that you love us and that your Son loves us and came and died for us. Lord, I love you. Thank you so much for being such a wonderful Father. Thank you so much for your Son, Jesus Christ. And in his name I pray. Amen. Yeah, yeah, okay. So, oh, let's see, let's see. Hello, hello, hello. Josh Connor, it would be really nice if I could find some rounds, but I have no idea. I think we're gonna I I don't know. I feel like here pretty soon we're gonna have to I think here pretty soon we're gonna have to really stand up for our beliefs in ways that we might really we might not want to. I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't. Yes, ammo is so scarce right now. I'm behind in the video. I just I'm looking at these, and I'm just not. I just cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. Here, hold on. Let's yeah, okay, I shared the same window. All right, so this is another one. Okay. Republicans sound the alarm in Antrim County election results. This was posted 3 hours ago. Update. Antrim County Clerk said in a press release that they are looking back at yesterday's results and will have a clear answer on the ballots this afternoon. There may be a problem with Antrim County's ballots according to unofficial results posted by the county clerk. Democrats in several races got the majority of the votes there. As of 9:30 this morning, Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden had more than 7,700 votes in the county, 3,000 more than President Donald Trump. Democratic candidates Gary Peters and Donna Ferguson also outperformed their Republican opponents in the county. That is Tristan Cole, Republican from Mansalona, who lives and represents Antrim County in Michigan State House. There is no way that we flipped from 62% Trump in 2016 to upside down this time around, he said. Cole specifically cited the results at his polling place, uh, Chestonia Township. Antrim County's election results show Representative Jack Bergman only got 2 votes. No, that is incorrect. That is incorrect. That's crazy. I can guarantee there were 6 Bergman votes in my immediate family alone, he said. Cole says GOP officials have been talking all morning about the county's results. He says legal action may be taken, but much is still uncertain. Yes, take legal action. Hold these idiots responsible. Okay? If it's a mess up or whatever from incompetence, still hold these idiots accountable. Okay? We have to be held accountable for our actions. We have to be held accountable for our actions. You know? We have to be held accountable for our actions. If I accidentally blow something up that's important, but it was an accident, guess what? I'm still going to be held accountable for it. Okay? Uh, if you're goofing up election results, then you don't need to be working at the polling place. Okay? If you're losing things, if you're doing, okay, hold on. I'm going to go full screen really quick. Bow. Guess what? So yesterday we were in line. It was my wife, it was Conquest Mama, and then it was myself in line waiting to go up and show our driver's license and fill out the little sheet, with our name and address and date of birth and everything, okay? A lady there was saying that their machine messed up and shut down. This was around 6 o'clock I believe something like that. We were waiting in line so long because their machine was being fucky. Okay, excuse the language. This lady said that they had to take ballots out of the machine to try and get it to do whatever it was going to do, and they had to put ballots back into the machine. But I mean, so far I'm seeing that uh, my county went red, and we went red by over 4,000 votes, which is good. But I still don't think that there are 6,000 people here in Alpena County that voted for Biden. There's no way. There's no way. You drive around the neighborhood, it's Trump flag, 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 Trump sign, Trump flag, bumper sticker, you know. And then and then after miles and miles and miles of Trump stuff, you get one little dinky Biden sign. One little dinky Biden sign, no American flag. The next house, American flag, Trump sign, Trump flag. Keep America great. Keep it rolling. Let's go. How is it? Okay, we know that crazy shenanigans are going on. My family members who vote in the red, we vote red. Okay, my family members were getting phone calls saying, do not go out and vote. Wait until tomorrow to go and vote. You can't vote today. You can't vote. The shit's closed. You can't go out and vote. Telling Republicans, calling Republicans, going and telling them that, hey, it's probably not a good idea that you go out and vote when you guys were saying that you were going to go and vote in public, go out and vote in person. They were calling them saying, hey, do not go out and vote. It's too dangerous. Wait till tomorrow. What's the difference? If you're calling thousands of people and telling them don't go out vote today, hoard tomorrow, what's the difference? What's the difference in danger levels? There's no difference. I just the crazy stuff that's going on. I don't know. I don't know. And you know what was amazing to see? It was amazing to see my polling place that's way out in the middle of the country lined full of cars. Up and down the road, parking lot was full. The fire department parking lot right next to it was full. The road that tees off of uh, that main drag had cars going way down it. They were parked and walking to go and vote. There was a big ass semi that was parked right there. They were going to go out and vote. I mean, that was amazing to see so many people going out and voting. And it is so sad to see that the Democrats have to be so stupid and so greedy that they're going to go out and hide ballots in these warehouses downstate. And when they start losing, they go, oh, look what we found. So convenient. We found a 100,000 votes for Biden, and guess what? Trump doesn't get any votes. It's corrupt. It is absolutely corrupt. It's tyranny at work. Tyranny, 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 tyrants. It's tyrants at work. Yeah, the Sharpie thing. I am seeing the Sharpie stuff being posted all over. But then but then Facebook has the audacity to tell me that I'm posting fake news because they call it a Sharpie pen versus a Sharpie marker. And the one lady that I was listening to said that they were handing out Sharpie markers. Markers. They were handing out Sharpie markers to vote. You don't hand out Sharpie markers to vote. Of course, they're going to call Wisconsin for Biden at 95%. That's bullshit. For hours yesterday, it was at 94% with uh, with Trump in the lead for hours. At 94%, they refused to call it. Guess what? Here, really quick, while everybody stopped voting, go out there and go grab that box truck that's full of shit for Biden. Bring it in here. Have it parked here in front of the office so that by the time everybody gets back, so that we can start voting in the morning, guess what? We'll have all this stuff. I don't understand. I don't understand. How are you gonna yeah, they just they just called it for Wisconsin. There it is. They just called it in Wisconsin at 95% in. Look how close. Look how close that is. How are you going to call it? There's still 5% left there. How are you going to call it? What if that other 5% goes to Trump? Let's see. Let's click on the state. Oh, that's a big surprise. Big flippin' surprise there. How do I zoom out of this shit? Come on. Come on, dang it. Really? Hold on. What in the world's going on here? Come on. Refresh it, dink. Oh, great. Now this isn't going to work. That's stupid. How are you going to call Wisconsin? They called Wisconsin and Arizona. But you know what? I heard last night that Arizona, there was people that were being pissed because a bunch of their votes weren't being counted. Look how close Arizona is. And Arizona is stupid red. They're going to have to pull off a flippin' miracle in Pennsylvania, but they stopped it last night at 64%. They stopped it last night at 64%. And this is the numbers. They were getting blown out so bad. They stopped it. North Carolina's at 94%. North Carolina's been at 94% for a long time. Why don't you call it? Why don't you call it? Call it. Come on. Let's go. I mean, Michigan. Look at that. Did you see that? Did you just see that? Did you just see that? Trump's numbers stayed the same and Biden's numbers just cranked up. What are they doing? Okay, in a minute. Hold on, sweetheart. Wisconsin is frauded. There are a bunch of them, and there are a bunch of them that are saying that they're being robbed and stuff, and they're receiving a bunch of mail-in ballots, and that's how these numbers are cranking up. That's how Biden's numbers are moving, and Trump's numbers are staying the same. Okay, look how close it is in Nevada. 8,000, just under 8,000 difference. Nevada's been sitting in idle for a long time. This is ridiculous. They're finding truckloads of shit. Whoa, there we go. Come on. No, I want to go up. There we go. Up. There we go. Pay attention to what you're doing, dude. I knew Marquette was going to go blue. Okay? Antrim County is having election fraud going on right now. Oh, it shows on here. Flint went back into the blue. Or back into red. Let's see what Fox has to say. What in the world? Why is this doing this? Look at this. Fox News just went retarded with their page. What in the world is going on? Why is this like this? Do you guys see this? This is Fox News, the map that I just had up a little while ago. And now it's refreshing like this. Hold on. I want columns. What What happened to Fox News? Are you guys seeing this? This is Fox News website. This is all that it looks like right here. What in the world is going on? What in the world what is happening to Fox News? They must be having some difficulties with their website or something. Carolyn Lowe, God bless you. There was a the thing with the Sharpies is there was a lady that was saying that the machine would not take her ballot with the Sharpie marker. That these machines were not taking it. Huh. Okay, I'll put Bluey on in just a minute. Just give Daddy just a couple more minutes, okay? Thank you. Oh, you're beautiful. Don't get my finger. Come on, step it. Okay. Here's the remote. Pick up. So, a lot of stuff going down according to Down Detector. Yep, pretty crazy stuff. I do hope that these ballots with the Sharpie stuff, they're going to be counted, and they might say that it's being counted, but this lady was extremely pissed in the video that I just watched. She was saying that they were forcing people to use Sharpies. Yeah, you can only fill out one ballot, but they were trying to turn these ballots into the machine, and it was spitting them right back out. The one guy that when I went and I turned my ballot in, he goes, put it up to the machine, make sure you slide it in, and when it takes it in, make sure you stand here for a minute and make sure that it doesn't spit it back out. Make sure that it accepts your ballot. And this lady swears up and down that it was not accepting a, her ballot and a few other people's ballots that were using the Sharpies. So it could be just that machine. It could be that one machine. It could be that one machine that maybe it wasn't taking it. Who knows? Maybe it's the problem with that one machine. I don't know. It's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. And for Detroit to be demanding a recount, that's amazing. It's happened in more than one state. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, see, you had to put mine in 3 times before it took. It happened in more than one state. Yeah, it's got to be the machine because everything I've checked into says that they'll all be counted. And that's you have to hit the house button. Hit the house button. Okay? Yeah. I don't know. Crazy times right now. Crazy times. What do you mean it doesn't work? See this button? Point it at your TV and hit that button right there. Stop bumping the computer. Push this button. When you go in there, push it a bunch of times. Point it at the TV and push it a bunch of times. No, don't wave it like a wand in Harry Potter. Sorry. Point it at the TV and push the button and go to Bluey. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. I'll get it. Oh, it's because it's asking you if you want to change it. There you go. Go in there. I changed it for you. Okay, pumpkin? Okay. You just love Bluey, don't you? There you go. What? There you go, pumpkin. I love you. Okay. Wham! Okay, it's 2:57. I should probably get out. I should probably get off of here pretty soon. I'm sure that everybody is going to be posting as many updates as possible. I'm just saying we need to be ready for what's about to go down. I think I do believe that they're pulling crap on us, and we have to be ready because anybody that says, "Hey, we want to get rid of the police," it's law and order right there, out the window. What happens when you get rid of law and order? Chaos and evil. Chaos and evil. You get rid of law and order, who's gonna come in and be the new law and order? The UN? Who's gonna come in and govern the streets? Who? Not somebody that you want to be here to govern your streets and keep you and your family safe. Exactly. Exactly. We're gonna have to be the ones to govern our streets. We're gonna have to be the ones to police our streets to keep things safe. What happens when some crazy person comes up to my house or up in my neighborhood with my neighbors that I care about? I have one, two, three, four. There's four houses right here. Okay. There are four houses in my little cul-de-sac turnaround here that of people that I care about. What happens? Okay. What happens when some crazy person starts coming in here and causing trouble? And there's no police to call. What then? Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters? Come on. Really? Who are you gonna call when there's no more police? This is things that we have to think about. This is things we have to think about. Exactly. Bang bang. Bang bang. If God can conquer Pharaoh and save the people from him, he can do the same with us now. Absolutely. We just need to have the faith and be praying for God to heal our lands and be with us, and he will be. Yeah, exactly. It's the criminals that don't want the police. It is the criminals that don't want the police. Why would you say we're going to defund the police? Why would there be so many people saying that we want to defund the police? And these same people are the ones that are rioting, breaking into people's businesses, looting, and then after they loot the places, they burn these places down. It's like, what happens the next time you need to go and get groceries for your damn kid? Oh, shit, we burned the 7-Eleven down. Guess I'm gonna have to go like 5 counties over because we burned all the shit here. Crazy times. Crazy, crazy times. Let's see if there's any update on this. Oh, of course, the Detroit Free Press has something to say. The Detroit Free Press. Let's pull this. Let's pull the Detroit Free Press up. Let's see what they have to say. Detroit Free Press. Antrim County election results investigated after red Michigan County turns blue. This is coming. Oh, this is the Detroit Free Press, but it's coming out of Lansing. Am I sharing this? Okay, here we go. We'll bring it up big. You don't want to see me. You want to see this. Lansing officials are investigating wonky election results in Antrim County in northern Michigan that could add 4,000 to 5,000 votes to the vote tallies for President Donald Trump and Republican Senate candidate John James. See? Tom McMillan, a former state lawmaker from Oakland County and a member of the State Board of Education, said he noticed irregular. Oh gosh, some of those words I can't even say. It's so funny. With the Antrim County vote totals late Tuesday, when he said was checking out returns for Board of Education candidates. I am so sorry, I'm stumbling through these. Antrim County is a long-time Republican stronghold, but in certain percents, Democrat Joe Biden and other Democratic candidates had far more votes or precincts. In certain precincts, Democrat Joe Biden and other Democratic candidates had far more votes than normal, McMillan said. It just looked weird, he said. 2/3 of the townships look really messed up. In 2016, Trump won Antrim County with about 62% of the vote, compared to about 33 for Democrat Hillary Clinton. Trump beat Clinton by about 4,000 votes. 4,000 votes. More Republicans poised to retain control of the Michigan State House, which is good. I hope so. Michigan's election has more than 77,000 spoiled ballots. Here's what this means. Wednesday morning, interim results show Biden leading Trump by just over 3,000 votes, with 98% of the precincts reporting. The apparent discrepancy was striking enough that it drew the attention of not just McMillan, but Michigan journalists and other political observers who drew attention to the interim numbers on social media. County Clerk Cheryl Guy did not immediately return a phone call from the Free Press, but county officials told the other media they are investigating the irregular funk. Man, I hate that. Irregular. I cannot read that word to save my life. Oh, with their software vendor and hope to have the issue resolved later Wednesday. McMillan said his his calculations suggest Trump and James could each be in line for net vote gain of 4,000 to 5,000 votes. Other candidates would also be affected, he said. And that's it. And then you got some weird chick with a New World Order nose muffler right there. Okay. Who knows? And then you got this octopi over here. So that was, I thought that this was going to be skewed and go, oh well, tell the Republicans to stop crying. But this was actually a good report right here. This was actually a pretty good report. It had some good information in it. It showed how many votes that could be added, and it showed some good percentages here, which was nice. But 77,000 spoiled ballots. Are you? Let's see what this has to say. Michigan. Oh, get this off of here. Michigan's Secretary of State office says there were 77,483 spoiled ballots associated with the presidential election in Michigan as of Tuesday morning. But the number, which drew national attention when it was reported by CNN, requires some context. Tracy Weimer, spokesman for the agency. It includes ballots spoiled because of printing errors and one's voters intentionally spoiled so they could fill out their absentee ballots again. We do not have a breakdown on spoiled reasons, but the biggest thing to focus on is that spoiled does not mean rejected, Weimer said. In no instance with a spoiled ballot does that mean someone did not vote unless they actively choose not to. So we got spoiled ballots here. They're saying that these spoiled ballots don't affect their ability to vote, but how many times are you going to fill out a ballot and throw it away because somebody goofed it up? Oh, here we go. This is talking about Detroit. Oh, this is talking about Detroit right here. So, here, hold on. hold on, I have to close out of this, and I'll share the next screen. It's talking about the Detroit challenge. Oops. What in the funk? Trump campaign says it filed lawsuit to halt Michigan vote count. Good. Hold it. All right, here we go. Let's see. Ballot processing begins in Detroit. 2 poll challengers were removed. 2 poll challengers were removed. Why is that? On the first day of absentee ballot processing in TCF Center in Detroit, police removed 2 poll challengers, including one man wearing a horror movie mask who shouted that the ballot process was crooked. Ballot processing was crooked. Well, guess what? That guy ain't lying. Here you go, Pumpkin. There you go. So people are going in there and they're saying that things are crooked. This must be the nutcase that was doing it. Who knows? The man who did not give his name stood in line and identified himself to election officials as a poll challenger. Poll challengers, both Republican and Democrat, are allowed on site starting at 10 a.m. Monday, poll workers started processing, though not counting yet, absentee ballots from Detroit. The man with a horror movie mask had credentials to be a poll challenger, election officials said, but he started to cause a commotion, shouting the process is crooked. Well, the people know that the process is crooked. He wore a mask that looked similar to the masks worn by the villains in the horror movies Halloween and Friday the 13th. Well, too bad Halloween was a full mask, and the one that this dude is wearing is only the front of the face, and that's more like a hockey mask. And that's Friday the 13th, not Halloween. Get your horror movie straight, bruh. Speaking Monday afternoon at the Detroit office of the Secretary of State office, Secretary Jocelyn Benson said that Detroit police acted appropriately in removing the 2 unruly people. What about the other one? The other person? It's just talking about the one dude in the mask. Benson said that the removal of the 2 people indicated the protocols the state and city have put in place to deal with disruptive people. Benson said, of people who intimidate poll workers, we do not tolerate it, but you'll tolerate funky votes. On Monday, poll challengers could be seen standing around the tables where the ballots were being processed, interjecting at times. The challengers are supposed to stand at least 6 feet away from the poll workers because of social distancing requirements, but they are often seen at closer distances. Well, how are you gonna mess up the polls? Well, let's social distance these people all the way across the room so they can't challenge shit. The man in the horror movie mask yelled in the direction of poll workers seated at tables and then police before being escorted out. A Detroit election supervisor said he was using racist language referring to slavery. Detroit is 79% African American. Who who knows if this was actually what happened, but okay. The election supervisor said the man's mask did not properly cover his face with the open area around his mouth. The man talked about how crooked it is and said people are afraid of it. It's unclear what he was referring to specifically. He also said as police led him out of the room, "Why do you think everyone's wearing a mask?" This is correct. A woman, Robin Bonski, Ski, 61 of Southgate, was also removed by police after causing a commotion at a table where poll workers were processing ballots. Her mask was not covering her nose. When she was asked to cover her nose with her mask, she refused the request, said Detroit election supervisor. Police then asked her to leave, which she did. Are you serious? That's all? Cover your nose or else you're getting kicked out? Really? I have a hard time wearing a mask over my nose because it fogs the shit out of my glasses and then I can't breathe. If I wear a mask. How stupid is that? Election official Daniel Baxter said they have received 154,000 absentee ballots as of Sunday. He later said in the afternoon that they have now processed about 80,000 of the ballots. Okay. All right. Anything else? Baxter projected that they will have 15,000 more absentee ballots over the next day. Yada yada. Okay. Whatever. Holy cow! Eric Elliott's here. How's it going? Rockin' 55 says, "Thank you, Josh. I'm listening at work." Well, Rockin' 55, or is that SS? Hold on. Let me get really close. Rockin' 55. Rockin' 55 is listening at work. Hope you're having a great day at work right now. We're here trying to keep it real and honest, exposing the truth, and what the hell is happening with these crazy elections and all these crooked people. Craziness going on right now. Craziness. Everybody in the chat say hi to Robin. Or Rockin'. Rockin' Robin. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Where's your candy? It's in the black bag over there on the table. Oh. Underneath of that box, dude. Yes, ma'am. There you go. Okay. Everybody in the chat, say hello to Rockin' 55, who's busting their butt at work and listening to the Conquest Josh. Eric Elliott. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, Barefoot Lass is out here. What's going on, Barefoot Lass? Daddy, open this. Will I open this? Yeah, I'll open. Oh no. Hold on. Can I have one if it's a good one? Yeah. Oh yeah, there's two pink ones in here. Starburst, 2 pink ones. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. See? The joys of being a daddy. I wasn't lying when I said that I'm busy all the time. Oh, I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that because I'm not going to sit here and go blue. It's weird not being blue. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yep. Things are going absolutely crazy. Let's face it. I think we're kind of screwed right now. I really think we're kind of screwed right now. Because Michigan is what? Michigan's 16 electoral votes. Okay? Let's do the maths really quick. Hold on. I want to get them correct. So Trump's at 214 right now. If we manage to squeeze out Michigan, that means there's 16 more electoral votes. Okay, that brings us to 230. All right, if by chance PA keeps it in the red, that's another 20. Okay, that's another 20. That brings us to 250. And that puts us ahead of Joe Biden. Okay, we need to make sure to pray because the vote count as of right now in Michigan is 2,638,000 and some odd hundred. Okay, it's only 38 million or 38. Now I'm sounding like Joe Biden. Come on. You know, hundreds of you know the thing. You know the thing. You guys know the thing. Oh my gosh, open this. What happened to your other one? Did you eat it already? Did you set it down somewhere? Okay, here you go. That's the last one. Okay, listen. We need to be praying that something happens in Michigan because we are so close we could take Michigan. If we take Michigan and we can take Pennsylvania, that'll put us up to 250. Joe Biden currently right now is at 248. At 248. Nevada is even closer. It's an 8,000. Let's see. It's just under an 8,000 voter difference. Okay, we need PA. North Carolina and Georgia are the last ones. If we can nail down Michigan and Pennsylvania, we need North Carolina and Georgia. Okay, if we can get Georgia, that's another 16 electoral votes. If we can get North Carolina, because they have been staying in the red, if we can get North Carolina, that's another 15 votes, and that puts us up at 281. Okay, but let's say that's not the case. Let's say we lost Michigan. If we lose Michigan, but we can manage to keep Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia, currently Trump being at 214, if we can add those 20 of Pennsylvania, we can add those 15 in North Carolina, and we can add those 16 of Georgia, we'll be at 265. Okay, we'll be at 265. And then it's looking like we're going to take Alaska. So if we take Alaska, which only has 3 votes, we'll be at 268. All right, let's see the other side of the thing. Let's see the other side. Joe Biden is at 248 right now. If he manages to keep Michigan, he'll gain 16 votes. That puts him up at 264. If he manages to squeeze out in Nevada, that's another 6 votes. That puts him at 270. That puts Joe Biden at 270. So, as of right now, if Michigan goes to Joe Biden and Nevada goes to Joe Biden, then he's got it. We need to figure out what is going on. We need to figure out what is going on. No more candy. No more candy, okay? Daddy's about to hop off of here. We need to figure out what's going on in Michigan. We need to get Michigan straight. If Michigan goes Biden, I'm moving. But here's the thing. Hold on. Here's the thing. Okay. Just not the free press. I don't want the free press. Hold on. Go away. Whatever's floating around by my face. Here's the thing. Check out Michigan, okay? Let's zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in on Michigan. We'll go like this, and then we'll click on Michigan. Look at Michigan. Flint keeps bouncing back and forth from red to blue, red to blue, red to blue, red to blue. This is the only thing right here. This little spot right here is what decides our election. Everything else doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. We could be completely red, and all of this right here would decide, which is so crazy because this is a shithole right here. This area is absolute garbage. It's horrible. It's been run into the dirt by the Democratic Party. Why would they keep voting this way? There's millions of people. Well, there's not millions of people, but there's hundreds of thousands of people in these areas right here that are living so bad. I just don't understand it. We need Michigan. And Donald Trump, the reason why he's filing lawsuits to stop it in Michigan is because he knows Michigan wants him. He knows Michigan stands for Trump. He knows they're trying to pull shit in Michigan because guess what? Last night we were ahead. We were ahead in Michigan by so much. And then they try and pull some stuff. I'm struggling to keep mine sitting to finish a meal. Yeah, I know. Moving to the UP. I wouldn't move to the UP. They don't have any deer. And if the feds keep coming down here to shoot all of our deer, we're not going to have any damn deer either. I don't know. I just don't know. Young Love says Corn Pop was a bad dude. Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he had to wear a bathing cap in chains. Breaking. I'm just going back and reading some of the comments. Snafu says breaking news: Kanye West not winning. Oh man. Yeah, we knew that this was going to happen. We knew that this was going to happen. Josh, go up and read my big shout out. My big shout out. I think Josh is doing a wonderful job at reporting. Josh doesn't love Mama anymore. He wouldn't read my shout out. Hold on. Young Love. What? I can't see what that says. What is it? Elbow cough? What are you talking about? About 4 or 5 bags. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hey, deep fried. Dear Father in heaven, thank you for my son. What's your name? Is that what you're saying? Aw. Well, thank you. Thank you, Mama. I saw it. Okay, listen, y'all. I have to get back to normal, regular, everyday life. I have to go and pick up my kid in about 10 minutes from school. So I love you guys. If there's anything else if there's anything else that happens, and I don't see it, hit me up on my Twitter or the Facebook's messengers, or if you got my number, text me or whatever. Let me know. I'll come on and see what's going on. Just be praying. Just be praying, guys. That's what we need to be doing right now is praying. Yes, barefoot last. Bye, everyone. Keep praying. We need to keep praying. We need to keep praying because evil's trying to do what evil does. It's trying to get into our lives, and it's trying to pick things up and set things down in places they don't belong. So, all right, y'all. I love you. God loves you, and that's the way it's going to be because that's just the way it's going to be. Can't do anything about it. Conquest Mama says, I love y'all. Prayer, 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 prayer. Pool Noodle. Pool Noodle says, bye. All right, y'all. I'm hopping off of here. Let me get something to eat and go pick up my kid. So see you later. Tell that mountain how big our God is. Absolutely. Okay. I love y'all. See you guys later.